I have it like every time like one of you guys talks, this cup starts chirping, and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna not be a thing, because I'm not dealing with that. Still kind of doing it, but hey, this is what happens when you have hand-me-down gear for as long as I've had. So whatever. All right. But yeah, dude, homeboy is a YouTuber. I don't know what he does. I think it was FIFA, because apparently FIFA YouTubers just become fucking boxers all of a sudden. And yeah. Also, I guess we should do this officially now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this little test we got going on. Name and progress. I am joined here by my co-hosts that don't know when to fucking not speak. Mao
Do we
and
speak now?
DBZ.
Gator or DBZ, whatever
Yeah,
you
we're
desire.
just gonna stick with Gator with you. It works better. Plus, yeah,
Okay. Yes.
you're now getting your name officially changed. You've been promoted.
Okay.
Bad boys.
Yes, this guy does do FIFA primarily.
I've
His recent
never
videos,
watched FIFA.
his recent videos of the past half a year have been Jake Paul related.
Yeah, I
Which
think
is
they were like
weird.
if they had the fight plan for that long. I mean, it makes sense. It's promoting.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the fight was planned for, because like wasn't half a year ago the other one, the other
Yeah, the
Paul
Logan
brother
Paul
and fucking KSI.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like two of them or something.
They fought once like 2 years ago, and then like 7, 8 months ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last thing I remember hearing about YouTube boxing, and then like this one started showing up on my Snapchat within the last week, and I'm like, what the fuck?
KSI won the second one, I think.
He
Yeah,
did.
did indeed. And then everyone got all mad about it and shit, or at least everyone on his side of the camp. So, yeah,
In
Logan.
the end, it doesn't matter.
I put my trust.
Let me go box a FIFA YouTuber.
I mean, dude, go do it.
First
Fucking
step, right?
go find one, go challenge one, and just be like, yo, I'm gonna box you to death.
It works,
I
I
want to do
guess.
it for money. I'm not trying to go just randomly assault some kid that fucking streams FIFA.
Well, you gotta bring some name to the fucking thing too if you want money.
Go box a ninja. I'm sure he'd do it.
Okay.
Dude.
I'm just saying.
Somebody set this shit up.
You'd have to like contact them on like Twitter or some shit.
Oh yeah, because Twitter's the most official of official forms.
Oh, what the fuck
Back-
are you gonna do? Email the motherfucker? Good sir, I'd like to challenge you to a 10-round sock and bopper match. Fucking no, man. Like half these fights are set up through Twitter now, aren't they?
I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Probably like professionally set up, but yeah.
Just
Whatever.
punch this
professional.
mic. That is gonna be great in audio.
So what are our plans for talking today?
Dude, that's the thing. It's just conversation, man. We're just making conversation. That's the plan. So, for starters, can we talk about that Fast and Furious trailer? What the fuck?
I haven't yet seen a Fast and Furious trailer.
Is it something 9? I think I saw that on the trending.
Fast
page.
9. It's Fast fucking 9. We have made it 9 Fast and Furious movies, boys. There are 9 of these.
I'll watch it right now.
Dude, watch this shit up. It is a ridiculous. Actually, the trailer's 4 minutes
Yeah, why is it 4 minutes long?
because it's a long fucking trailer. It's a long trailer.
Wild. It's wild. Oh,
Guess while
that's the
D
song.
watches that, what's going on? It's going on in the world of Iran and Palestine. Because apparently you had some knowledge on
hell,
that you were
man.
going to talk about.
I don't know. I just read a headline while I was taking a
Oh, shit.
boo-boo.
What isn't,
I was like, are we getting politics on the first one? What are we doing here?
what isn't going on in Iran and
I
Palestine?
mean, I could pull the article up and give a synopsis, but I don't feel like doing that. Okay, basically, here you go, rundown. It's getting real close to World War III time in this bitch.
Oh, is it?
The fight over the Holy Land is about to happen. Alright, right, there's gonna be more crusades.
Ah, yes.
Shit.
Palestine was officially looking at Israel and like, hey, you're talking a lot of shit for somebody in crusading distance,
True, true.
and that's about it. And they were like, hey, U.S., you can get it too. You come over here, and you know,
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I don't mean to poster boy for us, but I just never think that's a good idea for a country that's not gigantic or has a gigantic standing army to be able to be like, U.S., I'll fuck you. That's the MGK calling out fucking Eminem. Like, nice try, little pup.
Yeah.
Nice try. Like, I like your vigor, but you're gonna get smashed hard, and then we're taking your land. Like,
we're taking you there.
this is Monopoly, dude, and it's not a fun.
And
Like,
your oil.
yeah, I mean, dude, fucking, that's basically what we do. We go over there and we're like, hey, you got oil? Yeet. That joke's been going on for over 20 years, and that shit holds up true.
Until we run out of oil.
No, that's the thing. We barely even use ours. What do you think we bought Alaska? We literally were like, oil. Yeet.
Oil.
We
Yeet.
barely use Alaska, though.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
there. It's a reservoir, basically. But,
Well,
okay. So
have
we
you
got
guys
World
heard,
War fucking 3 going on.
World War Crusade going on. Yes.
World War Crusade. I like that. I like that better than 3.
Have you guys
I mean,
heard of
we
the
gotta give 'em better names
Chinese
at this
social
point.
credit system?
Did you say social credit? Are you talking about China's thing? They took
Yes.
from a Black Mirror episode?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You
It's just
get you
ridiculous.
straight up get rewarded for being a bitch for the Chinese government.
I mean,
We know where D stands on this.
that's
No,
pretty
no,
much how
they
it
literally.
goes.
When I watched the fucking thing, I was like, "This is a Black Mirror episode."
Yeah, it's like you can't criticize the government or they'll take away points so that you look bad.
Dude, how dare you even think of calling such a leader a
What I'm
beloved
confused about
cartoon
is
character?
how they think that'll matter.
Because it does over there. That's some shit we just don't understand, man. We weren't born over there. That's some just
Cultural divide, I guess.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Look, this place has got its own problems, but I look around and I really don't see any shorelines that don't.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I
man,
say,
they
I
got
don't
the
see
whole
any
coronavirus shit going on over there, and that ain't looking good for them at all.
Ooh. Coronavirus.
This video is brought to you by Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Brought to you by Snoop Dogg. What?
Yeah,
Don't catch yourself
he doesn't
coughing.
sponsor this or anything. I don't even think he would even give a fucking endorsement. But yeah, it's just brought to you by that because that's how I'm feeling. He came out at the gym when I was working out today, and I was like, oh fuck yeah.
I feel like Snoop Dogg would do anything for more money.
Dog, I don't even fucking listen to Snoop Dogg. What do you mean? Snoop Dogg popping. Don't make him sound money hungry.
I mean, he would be on that grind.
Bro, he be hanging out with Betty Stewart or Martha Stewart. Betty Stewart. I got
Betty
that.
Stewart.
I got Betty Crocker and Martha Stewart fucked up. He be hanging out with Martha Stewart, bro. He dead ass fucking roasted Takashi on that shit. He's like, he said, "Baby girl went 10 toes down her whole sentence."
10 whole toes.
Dude,
Damn.
he's like, she 10 toes her fucking whole sentence. Talking about how Martha Stewart's more of a gangster than Takashi 6ix9ine.
I
fucking-
mean,
if you
I believe that.
if you think of that, it's kind of
she
true.
ain't snitch. They're
Ain't
like,
probably
Martha,
like-
who did it?
Snitch.
Who told you to do it? She's like,
I told myself to do it. Is that enough?
Bro, I dreamed it up. Hey, I got a cool one that I don't know. It's like a nice little segue. Weighted blankets. Have y'all ever used those things?
A weighted blanket.
Yeah. I actually
they're-
got one.
Fucking dope. These things are awesome. Like, they're for anxiety and shit. I never thought I had anxiety in my sleep, and I still really don't think I do. But, like, dude, it's just such good sleep with that thing on you. Like,
It's like
I'm fucking out for
got
like
weight
8
on you.
hours.
I might have to look into this.
Especially on
Yeah, it's just a
cold
big
weighted
ass sand blanket. You can't wash it though, so like keep that in mind. Don't fuck on your weighted blanket. Don't eat soup on your weighted blanket. Don't
That's it.
What if I want my
Sounds like a
weighted
bad
blanket to
idea.
smell like chicken noodle though?
I mean, that's your prerogative. That is definitely up to
Depends
you.
what it is. It artificial chicken noodle, or is it like does it smell like
Nah,
chicken
it,
noodle soup?
it's real
He
chicken
dead
noodle.
ass
I'm
just
not a
whipped up
heathen.
chicken noodle soup and just spilled it all over his blanket, bro.
But
Artif-
yeah,
oh, imagine that, like a fucking Febreze flavor, just chicken noodle soup. That's gross. That ruined
It's
me.
like artificial
Febreze
banana. Get
flavor.
that shit out of here.
That's
Pretty
terrible.
sure those are scents, dog.
Gator Boy, did you fucking watch that trailer?
Well, my
Yes, I
wife
did.
calls Febreze scents flavors as well, so I guess you're not the only one there, Jason.
I guess we'll just have to see what
Sonny
happens
Jim,
in the movie.
are we going? Like, how are we doing this? Are we doing nicknames or are we doing full names? We gotta
I
figure this
mean,
out in the.
I
All
just
right.
kind of rolled.
So we got MJJ, we got Mason, Jason, and Jonathan.
Okay.
Last names will never be disclosed. Gator is who we will be referring to as Jonathan. Mao, if you ever hear that one, will be Mason, and I'm Slim. So we're gonna
Oh,
get that covered real quick. If you hear those ones get changed out about,
Hmm.
well, we do that all the time. We do that shit in games. Like we constantly call each other different names.
we do.
Yours, no offense, like yours just never works, Gator. Like I can't just ever call you that.
Johnny boy.
No, Johnny
Johnny
Boy.
Boy.
Johnny Blue Eyes. Shout out to
Johnny
fucking
Bravo.
Netflix's Dracula. Ugh.
Hey, you remember Ed, Ed and Eddie? Johnny 2x4? Where's Plank?
Yeah. Johnny 2x4.
But yeah, so now D has watched said trailer, The Boy. So, dude, let me tell you about what the fuck.
Yeah, that was kind of.
It.
Kinda
I
like,
didn't think jumping a supercar between fucking skyscrapers could be topped.
pff, you could do anything with nothing.
He dead ass, like, at least the way they cut that trailer, he catches a car.
Yeah.
This dude hugs a flipping car. Like, the car is flipping through the air. I'm not censoring myself here. It's flipping through the air and he just catches it. And I'm like, what? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
What nonsense is this?
Vin
I don't
Diesel's
want
standing on top of a car and another car comes flipping at him and it looks like he catches it, but the trailer cuts the scenes. You know what I mean?
Shit is wild.
It's weird. Fucking. And like I said, they have a stunt in there where it's like, I didn't think they could top the skyscraper with the supercar scene in, like, what was it, 7?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I never watched 8. Um, yeah. What the fuck?
I just want to see what else they would do. Like, how you going to top that?
I mean,
See, I liked Fast 5. I really did. The Brazil, I really liked that one.
I haven't seen a Fast and the Furious since like I don't know, 2, 3.
I recommend watching 5 and 4. 4 is kind of good too because it's still to the criminal, like, street racing aspect. Like, it's not like, yo, we're doing Black Ops secret missions. And then 5 is like the grand heist. That's how I always look at it.
The grand heist.
Yeah, I always look at number 5 as like their grand heist, you know, and then like then it starts getting silly. Then it gets silly.
Well, maybe being silly is the point.
Oh, well, now they're just over the top fucking action movies. But hey, if Hollywood's gonna keep making them, go for it. Fuck it.
They're
Yeah,
apparently
it'd be like
successful.
Transformers at this point. There's gonna be a Fast and the Furious Transformers crossover at some point. The
Would
way
you
this
be
shit's
opposed to it though?
Could you imagine?
Optimus Prime yeeting around the Rock, that'd be pretty cool. But who knows? The way Hollywood writes for the Rock, it'd be the Rock beating the fuck out of Megatron.
Unless his co-star is fighting in the scene, then he's got to actually, you know, like, get into a fist fight. Which, again, that's what I loved about 5, is like that's when they first introduced Rock's character, and he wasn't OP against Dom yet. Like, him and Dom were like same level, so it was like, oh, this is fun to watch.
Shit's gonna get wild when they start getting licenses to use dead people in their movies.
Yeah, they're already doing that. They're already doing that. He's
And like
talking
in
about
deep fakes.
the James Dean. They're doing a movie and they're using James Dean.
Yeah.
They're gonna digitally reconstruct James Dean and use him in all the movie shots. It's like what
Whoa.
his estate said, hey, that's fine. Like they made a deal or something like that. I think. Don't I could be wrong. If I'm wrong on that, my bad. But I swear there was reports saying like his estate was like, yeah, no, we're cool with it. Like, uh,
Also, deep fakes can do almost anything.
well, yeah, but there's gonna be technology that can like debunk those.
I mean, maybe.
As the sword gets higher, so is the shield. You know what I mean?
I guess it depends on like how would you counter that?
You would fucking there would be like a I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know coding, but there's probably like a dialysis you can run on the video and see if any of these codes show up for a deepfake technology or program being used on it.
Yeah.
If I'm spitballing here, but again, that's some like that sounds like a fucking like a Fast and Furious movie. That sounds like some shit they would do. I don't know. But like I said, I'm sure because as shit like that gets higher, so does its counter.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
I'm sure there's technology already out there like that though.
Oh, there is. You can like they. That's how they first showed the deepfakes to like really like show them was they had a video from Obama in 2014 or 2012 when he got reelected, or maybe it was on his way out. I don't remember, but they had like old Obama saying a speech that young Obama said in 2008, and his mouth matched up completely to the speech.
Yeah.
Like he didn't miss a word. It didn't look like a foreign movie. None of that shit. Like it looked like that's what he was saying. You would have never told the difference if like not told otherwise, and they showed you that it wasn't real.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's weird. Porn stars and shit like that. That's how, or not even just porn stars, like actresses and shit. They get fucking photoshopped into porn stars' faces and stuff all the time. Like that technology's been around for a minute, but it was just really bad Photoshop all the time. And yes, I
Yeah.
have fallen victim to it when I was in my youth. Don't judge me.
Who hasn't? Ooh.
I don't even remember.
Damn, Miley Cyrus be freaky. Damn,
Damn,
Miley
bro.
Cyrus.
Not a Montana fan, were you?
Shout out to Miley Cyrus apparently too. We're just giving out shout outs. That's what this is gonna be. We're gonna talk about shit and we're gonna give shout outs. But we can't really devolve into it because I want Mason to fully see it. So that way we can
What?
the Fast and Furious trailer.
Go ahead, man. I have no intention of watching that at all.
Oh, well Han's back.
Well, yeah, I saw that. A little
So Han's
thumbnail I
back.
saw on
That's weird.
YouTube.
And then like I said, like they always got the scenes in the trailers to top like the other scenes. This time like he just floors it at this fucking like there's a rope bridge but like half of it's gone. So there's just a rope going across, no bridge. And he floors it into the pole and gets the rope wrapped around his tire and like Tarzan's his car.
It's
Who
wild.
was this, Han?
No, it's Dom and Letty.
I was about to say, what?
No, the only scene you see is Han just whip out in the streets in an orange supercar. Don't even ask me what it is. I'm stupid and I don't know cars. So there's a nasty
drove
fucking
Maserati
purple Lambo though. They got a disgusting purple Lambo in one of the shots, and I was like, I fuck with that.
Cars be getting real nasty nowadays.
Well, I think if you have a purple Lamborghini, you just made it.
I mean, I wouldn't choose purple.
Well, I wouldn't choose a Lamborghini, dude. The cost of those things. Are you kidding me? Even if I had the money, dude, no. I would just go buy like a fucking bulletproof SUV or some shit, something crazy like that.
Then you'd be on the CIA watch list.
Well, yeah, Or like the most fuel efficient SUV on the planet.
You know, FBI, the CIA, and FBI got some sort of protocol for that, where everybody on their watch list or whatever can be arrested whenever they want, depending on some circumstances.
Yeah. That's not unheard of. If the feds arrest you, you're up to something usually. Usually. That's the only time the feds really get on you is like you've made a big splash in the ocean and now a shark's seen you. Alrighty, and we are back. DBZ, Gator, Jonathan the Third, the shitlord had mic troubles, and then had breathing troubles. So we're back. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
No clue.
Was it even important?
Probably
It
not.
was Fast 9, which, I don't know.
Hey, well, because my wallpaper on the PlayStation 4 that I'm staring at right now is The Last of Us 2, let me tell you boys how motherfucking hyped I am for that shit.
Who's not?
Pretty motherfucking hyped. And if it gets delayed again, I might cry.
It will. I mean, I don't think we should expect games to never get delayed.
I'd rather it get delayed and come out better than get rushed and come out like shit.
Well,
The
yeah.
consensus after Anthem.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I would much rather the game, like, take longer. Like, when they were like, oh, Cyberpunk 2077 is getting delayed. I'm like, yeah, isn't that good? Because that means they want to put more into the game. Like, think of the games that never get delayed. Like, EA games, Call of Duties. Like,
Ooh, looking at you, Bioshock. Or not Bioshock, fucking Mass Effect. Bioshock's, the collection is free game of the month for February.
ooh.
It's a big one, boys. That's 3 games in one.
Ooh.
That's pretty massive.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Alright, who doesn't want to play Bioshock again? That shit was lit.
So yeah, hey, if you're listening to this, thanks. And also, if you're a Bioshock fan and didn't know and have a PlayStation, free game of the month.
We are
Bioshock
subscribed to
collection.
PlayStation Plus, but we do not endorse the practices of PlayStation.
So I had a coworker come up to me the other day and ask me how the black market, the dark web worked. He's like, how do you buy things on there? I'm like, I don't know why I seem like the guy you would ask that would know that. I don't think that bodes well for me.
Because you're the random gothic kid walking around looking like Vlad the Impaler everywhere. Of course you have ties to the
Why?
dark web, dude.
It's rude. It's
Who knows,
so
maybe you do
rude.
know something.
I was like,
Is
dude,
it
I'm pretty
rude
sure
that
you
it's
gotta have
accurate?
bitcoins or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the currency they use on there. I don't know, but yeah, like it's like PO boxes and shit. Like they own PO boxes across the country and stuff, and they'll just have it delivered there. And it's weird. I don't know.
Pretty sure
If
a
you
lot
want
of
to
it
find
is
out, go
bullshit.
find out, my guy.
Yeah, no one's gonna get on your ass for it, necessarily.
Yeah. So I was just like, hey, fucking, which also segues me into the next one. My roommate, I told him I was gonna smother him with a pillow because he was talking shit, and I was sitting on the couch and I had a pillow next to me, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking smother you with this, and he's like, it'll take you 6 minutes. I'm like, it is not going to take me 6 fucking minutes to smother you with
6
a
whole
pillow.
minutes.
He's like, yeah, it takes you 6 minutes to die from suffocation. I'm like, I'm
What
just
a
staring
clown.
at him. I'm like, dude, I can kill you very, like, way quicker than 6 minutes with a fucking pillow. And then I had to look it up, and the technical thing is like the body technically dies after 6 minutes if it's not revived.
But you're definitely out before then.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, oh, okay. Like if you get, I was like, okay, in this scenario, in this hypothetical, and I want you guys to know this became like an hour-long conversation in my household. We're
boy.
adults. This is what we do. We're just a bunch of adults who argue about how long it would personally take one of us to kill another one of us with a pillow. And yeah,
It do be like that.
it's Scooby Dooby.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Dude, I'm so glad I have Netflix once in my life because I never use it anymore. And I loaded it up and they loaded all that Scooby Doo on there, and I'm like, fuck yes.
And we just got rid of Netflix not too long ago.
I They're putting on some things lately. I'm like, all right, I like you. I'll run it. I wasn't super happy about the way their Dracula series ended because it's only 3 episodes and the third episode is meh, meh, meh. It's a cool concept, but they didn't do it well in my opinion. I could be wrong though. But the first
I
two
never saw
episodes of that show are fucking dope.
Netflix has got some good things, good shit on there. Sometimes, not
Once
all
in a
the time.
while. They always have that problem though that they can't get the licensing of like all the movies in a series, so they only get a couple at a time. I don't know if they do that on purpose though. I'm not there in their business meetings and shit, but yeah.
But there's like a competitive aspect between people that, or companies that have movies and TV shows and shit. We'll give you this one if you pay us more. We'll pay you more than the other guy, so you can give us this show.
Well,
There's
yeah,
definitely
basically.
competition.
Yeah, like Hulu is probably like we'll pay you this much. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Um, I don't know. Everyone's getting a streaming service now, so get ready for that shit.
Can't wait for most of them to not mean anything.
Most of them now don't mean anything, man.
I see
Yeah,
what the hell Hollywood's talking about now with like, think about how many superhero shows there are all of a sudden.
that's where the money's at, apparently.
Yeah, but that shit died out with vampires and zombies too.
Yeah, I guess it did.
I feel like that should just stay to the big movies, because they can just do it better.
Depends
Like a
on
TV show doesn't have enough budget. Have you seen those CW shows? They look goofy. They have a
well,
big fan base, I know, and a lot of people like them, but they look goofy.
I know one of them just ended not too long ago.
they be canceling shit left and right.
Yeah, they do. They be constantly doing that
Canceled
shit.
can they didn't cancel Daredevil, but they
No,
canceled
that
something
was
Oh,
else.
because
Daredevil.
they pulled the Marvel deal from Netflix.
Oh,
That was old news. That shit happened a minute ago.
wait, no, I was thinking. I think they canceled Jessica Jones.
Part of the Marvel deal.
Well, okay.
They also canceled Luke Cage, part of the Marvel deal, and Iron Fist.
Iron Fist was bad though.
I also don't know what they're doing with Punisher.
They're sitting on him, probably.
I'm not happy about that. That was a good series.
Yeah, it was the best one out of all of them.
The last episode of season 2, or actually all of season 2, could have did without it. Like, there's parts that I really like, but at the same time, there's like so many flaws in that story.
Oh no, I missed.
It's just ugh, ugh. Like Frank Castle saves a little girl, and then just becomes like Robo Daddy.
It's all about the daddies nowadays. Think
Like,
about it. Got
the thing is like, yeah, Frank Castle's like, human, but he also like not very cuddly. Like he's not the type to adopt a kid, and I guess that's what you can get away with when you're portraying it in a different medium. But at the same time, it should have been like maybe a 2 episode, maybe a 1 episode arc. Like it dragged on way too fucking long, in my opinion.
yeah. I don't know. Like, taking care of a little girl doesn't seem like something the Punisher would do.
It's odd, and it leads the story in weird little ways.
Yeah.
It also shows that Frank Castle is all about equality, and he will fuck a woman up the same way he'll fuck a man up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, he bodies a girl in the bathroom. He beats the shit out of this woman,
There's
and I'm like,
two of
what
them.
the fuck? Yeah. There's like two assassins, and he just runs in there and just bodies them. And he's, no, don't get me wrong, though. They're fucking him up for a second.
That's what it's about, though. Can't give in to this agenda that's been happening around Hollywood.
You fucking incel.
What?
You just showed that you're an incel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? I was talking about the agenda.
What's the agenda?
Have you not been paying attention?
What's the
Like
agenda?
in Captain Marvel, not Captain. Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Uh-huh.
And even in Endgame, there was like some pushing of like okay. Let me talk about the Terminator, the new Terminator movie.
Uh-huh.
There was a big push for. I wouldn't call it a push. I'm losing my mind. Hold on.
Did we just realize that Gator's an incel?
I think so.
Gator, you an incel, bud?
I'm trying to tell you about. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Christopher Walken over here. Okay, keep going. I'm listening.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it.
Well, no, you can't go on a tangent and just stop. I'm listening. What are you going about? You're trying to tell me?
I'm telling you about like in
The
Star
agenda,
Wars,
man. He's telling you the agenda.
the agenda, man.
What the fuck's the agenda, dude? You haven't got. Okay, so they're pushing women superheroes on us. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like women are superior to men.
I mean,
There
to
it
be
is.
fair, the strongest hero in Avengers was announced, and it's Scarlet Witch. She has
Well, yeah,
unstable reality warping powers, so that's why
what I'm
she's
saying
the
is,
strongest. If you're talking about the whole Captain Marvel thing, yeah, they pushed her real hard to become this super, like, really badass hero or whatever. And I get it. It's probably because women just don't feel. Here's the thing, I don't. I'm not a woman. This doesn't affect
If you're
me.
do-
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
if you're talking about like the timing of it, they pushed the Captain Marvel movie out because they had it already written into Endgame, and that was scheduled
Well,
to come
no,
out
her movie just wasn't good for multiple
No, it
factors.
was terrible.
And the problem is it's not because she's a girl. Like that's what everyone
No,
always expects. Like the criticism
bad
come
writing.
from. It's just bad, right? Like, dude, tell me how the fuck she was missing in space for like 7 years, comes back, and the little girl didn't age at all. The little girl is the same age as the memories, and it's like,
so I'm
hold
saying
on,
it's the
what?
bad writing too.
It's terrible writing, and but as far as like, oh, making her a badass, like look how good Wonder Woman was. Wonder
Yeah,
Woman's,
but the main character from Star Wars is like a Mary Sue.
well, yeah, bad writing, but look at Alien. Ripley's a fucking badass.
Okay, but that was in the past. We're talking about current events right now.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is they're doing bad writing because you can do good writing just by using examples from the past showing you that you can do good writing with female leads, strong female leads. The problem is bad writing. Look at Ghostbusters reboot. That shit was bad
I
because of
know.
bad
Terrible
writing.
writing.
And then they tried to do the sexism shit and they really played on that one real hard and it was like, oh, we're just going to do a gender swap thing. And it's like, it didn't work well. Okay, we're going to do it with the Ocean's 11. All right, try it. Watch. It didn't work well. It's bad writing because all you're doing is focusing on, look how different it is, but it's still the same thing. Like, no, make it its own thing. If you're going to do it its own way. Don't sit there and just make it a whole, like, oh, we're just going to change the gender shit. It's stupid. I don't want that. I would, like, for example, I'm going to pull a really fucking vague movie that I'm sure some people love, but it's not, it didn't win, like, a fuck ton of awards. Sucker Punch. If Sucker Punch was an all-male cast, I probably wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
But because it's an all-woman cast and it's this badass fucking like Alice in Wonderland crazy psych ward fairy tale drug shit, it's all crazy as hell and like fantasy. I love that shit. That's one of my favorite movies. The Kill Bill series. That's another like great example.
that's what I was trying to get at.
Well, I mean,
They're
Kill
they're
Bill
fast.
is great though. You can't take away from Tarantino on that
Well,
one.
no, what I'm saying though is all those are great movies, but the problem is like a lot of people they're like, oh, if you don't like it because it has a woman, you're sexist. Like, no, that's not the thing at all. It's bad writing. And again, Captain Marvel could have been a Wonder Woman because I fucking enjoyed Wonder Woman. I like her character.
The Wonder Woman movie is the only good thing that the DCEU's got going right now. That's why
Yeah.
they're banking so hard on what is it? The new one. I don't even know the name of it. The
And
new
then,
one
like,
coming out.
if you look at like Black Panther, Black Panther's little sister is a badass. Look at Black Widow. And you can say
Well,
what you want
here
about Black Widow. I fucking love
go
me some
back to the
Black
Black
Widow.
Panther shit. If I'm not mistaken, I might be. Okoye is supposed to be getting some sort of like Royal Guard spinoff in Disney Plus. So there you go.
I think something like that. I don't know.
Or she's gonna be in some all-female hero cast for a Disney Plus show.
The dude,
Something along those
sorry,
lines.
yeah, no, the dude
Huh?
who's like Sorcerer fucking Supreme is
The
trained by a woman.
girl that plays Okoye in Black Panther.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
No, I was
Yeah,
just
that's the
fucking
point
around.
I was
I was
getting
just
at.
going on I was going on a thing. No, I agree with that. Like, but when you're going on this weird little tangents, I was like letting you string it along. You're like the agenda. What's the agenda,
The
bud?
agenda. And then you
Yeah,
hit
you
me with that
sounded.
incel shit, and it fucked me up bad.
Well, that's where you were
Kind
getting,
of sounded
but you
like
were
an
treading
incel,
on some
bud.
thin ice there, bud.
I'm sorry, okay?
Like
You
just
really
look at
threw me
Captain
off.
Marvel and Endgame.
But that's the point I was getting at. They're
I
sacrificing
like the
good
Endgame
writing.
pose scene. It was cool. It was whatever. It was like, yo, good shit. I like a lot of those female characters that were there. I like Wasp. I like fucking Valkyrie was cool. I like
Valkyrie's
Pepper
gonna be the
Potts'
new
Rescue.
Thor.
It's Jane Fonda.
No, I'm telling you, this is how they're gonna write it. In the, I already know it's. Yeah, listen. I know the comics. I know how that goes, but I'm saying for the MCU, they're gonna probably write it for the chick that plays Valkyrie.
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait till Love and Thunder because they're bringing Natalie Portman back, and she's supposed to be the one who inherits Thor's power. So maybe at the end of that, she's like, "Yo, fuck this. Hey, Valkyrie, you want it? You know?" Because Thor's gonna go all like, "Yo, I'm Odin's son. I don't need Thor." I
Because
don't
he
know.
doesn't look like Thor at all. She's like 120 pounds.
Well,
I'm just saying.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Thor in that universe is just the mantle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
They call it Thor because I think she inherits Mjolnir.
Yes.
But yeah, it's Jane Fonda becomes Thor for a little bit during the run, and she's actually like a really good Thor. A lot of people liked her, and in the story, she earns Odin's respect because Odin's not
Arguably
dead.
best Thor. Just saying. If you've read those arcs,
I've skimmed.
Jane Fonda's a great Thor.
I'm all about it. That's my thing. Is like, hey, if you can do it good, do it good. I didn't think Ant-Man was gonna be good. I watched Ant-Man and I was pleasantly
Nah, Paul Rudd's
surprised.
great, bro.
That's what I mean. So like, I see what they do with their movies. Hey, go for it. I watch DC movies and I'm like, ugh, ugh. You tried so hard for this like aesthetic when it's like you gotta build your universe still.
I'm all about for anything as long as you can make it good and work.
Sure you
As
are,
a writer
incel
myself.
boy. Sure you are.
As a writer myself, you can do anything, pretty much anything. No, fucking
Ooh.
literally anything.
What are you writing, D? What's the book?
I have several projects in mind. It's
Yeah,
an
let's hear it
ambitious
there.
project. I don't want to spoil anything,
Oh.
but
Well, let me know when it's done.
I will let you know.
I'm expecting
Tomorrow.
a draft copy, sir. I need to read this.
All right. It's a
Hold on,
little
from
urban fantasy story.
Urban fans, are you a furry? Because if so, you're welcome
He knows
here.
a guy.
Yeah, you're welcome here too. We want everyone to know we don't judge. Whatever you
What?
are, whatever you do, as long as you don't fuck kids or small animals. You fuck kids or small animals or people against their will, you're a piece of shit. But anything other than that, hey, do you? I say small animals because I feel like somebody fucking a horse, that's fair. You know, that horse can kill him. GG.
I am so confused.
Ostriches,
That's a tough one.
allegedly.
Allegedly. It's Gator don't know.
Oh, Gator don't. Oh.
No, Gator don't know also what I was saying either. You were there for that night when I was throwing on about that. Like, I feel like you should be able to fuck animals that are bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for those people that are into bestiality, we need to include them in the barrel. Because, look, they got a weird kink. They got a weird kink, right? But if you're fucking like a bunny or something, that's out the window. You can't do that. That's wrong. You want to get freaky with a horse, though. Hey, that thing's dick's as big as my arm. You want to put that inside you? Go for it, bro. Because that thing can kill you. You want to
Take
fuck
some
a polar
bravery.
bear or some shit like that? Hey, go for it. Because that thing can gut you like a fish.
Let's not get on the bear topic. You talk about bears and Deet's gonna suddenly appear.
He can't. Party's private.
He's gonna suddenly appear, is what I'm saying. It's not gonna be a. It's gonna be a thing of mysticism.
Instant transmission.
If he does that, then he hacked the party because I got it on a 3-player limit and there's 3 of us.
I understand this. It's.
He's got
So,
them
like,
superpowers.
if the next time we play with old boy, if I start talking about, like, little bear and shit, he's gonna, like, cream his pants or something.
Nah, goddamn it.
I think he was referencing the one thing where you were getting heated about that one time about the panda bears. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Dude.
You got
Ladies and
mad
gentlemen,
heated
if
over those
anyone out
panda
there
bears.
thinks that they can fist fight a panda bear and win, like a full-grown panda bear, you're insane. You need to go to the doctor and tell your doctor about this just delusional fantasy you're having.
It's a massive argument you two are having.
Illusions of grandeur.
Bro, I had a
Bruh.
man trollingly try to tell me he could slap a bear, and I was like, not having
I
it. I
don't
don't
think
care
he
if
was
it's a joke or
trolling,
not.
dude. I think he really
If he
believed
honestly
that
thought
could.
he could do that, I feel bad for him because there's gonna probably become a chance that like he's gonna walk across a mountain lion or something in his life. Just he's gonna be in the woods for some odd reason. Don't ask me why. Mountain lion shows up and he's gonna be like, I can kill it, and it's like,
I can see it happening.
I would, dude. If he killed that thing, I would definitely give him props. I would definitely have to be like, hey man, I thought you were all talk, but definitely not. But the chances of you killing a full-grown mountain lion with your bare fucking hands are very slim. Not me, but other slim. Like statistically slim. Or fuck, cottonmouth.
Right.
Statistically slim. I made it funny and no one laughed. I'm mad about that.
It's kind of funny. It wasn't
Ha.
enough to warrant a laugh.
Thanks, Mason. I appreciate your Twitter.
No problem, bro. I just thought that was a more serious tangent. I didn't know if it was a joke or not, so I didn't laugh. But
Oh,
all right.
I
So,
don't think
I
I
was
can
talking
seriously. Oh, what were you talking about? Also, hey, hold on. I got a question. This motherfucker took a whole day off and he hasn't brought up a single topic. What?
Well, that's the
This is true.
topic.
What's the topic?
The topic is the story I was writing, the urban fantasy story. I wanted to talk about.
You
what
want to
it's
talk
like.
about this? Okay, all right. The floor goes to Gator.
I wanted to talk about what it's like to write a story.
Okay.
So, initially, you got no ideas. Then the ideas come to you through whatever means. Maybe you're watching a TV show or a movie, and you just get that little spark of inspiration. So you go to the drawing board, you start writing on a piece of paper or typing it up, whatever. That's what I do. I type it out. And initially, you're all excited because it's like, I get to write a story. I got this inspiration. It seems like such a great idea. And like for the first few days, you're really pumped about it. And as time goes on, the enthusiasm is going down. So at that point, you got to keep going every day. what I do is I try to write at least 1 page a day. Doesn't have to always be a page, but at least 1 page. But, eventually you get sick of looking at it because you've been staring at it all day, trying to figure out what to write. At that point, you just gotta have discipline so that you can finish it in a reasonable amount of time. It's what I've been working on. It's been like half a year, and I wouldn't even say I'm close to being done yet. Maybe 40% of the way through. And it can be rough sometimes because sometimes you're just staring at a screen and I don't know where to go next. So sometimes you come up with an idea and you gotta save it for later. And that's how it is currently sometimes for me. So
Well,
yeah.
Well, for starters, I gotta say I'm gonna give you a high five because you finally got the confidence to start actually talking for once in your fucking life. For second, the fuck?
What do you mean the fuck?
That was some motivational shit. Look at you. Out here writing, making stories, giving advice to the people who may want to make stories out there. That's some motivational shit.
Yeah, just gotta stick to it. Don't blow
You
your
mean
load
to
too
tell
early.
me it took you all fucking night to make up that 2-minute speech and you didn't come hang out with us? You piece of shit?
Right.
Is that what you're telling me? Because you didn't even
Well,
hit me with any topics, bro. You're like, yo, I want to talk about this thing for like 2 minutes and then I'm done. I'm fucking done. So is that what you're telling me? You
I
didn't come
guess that's
heisting
what
with
I'm
us?
telling.
You didn't come heisting with us because of that? That's some bullshit.
Do you want to go heisting right now? Feel
No.
better?
No. We're doing a
Okay.
project right now, you son of a bitch. And you already caused us to be fucking having so many editing problems because your mic sucks.
And your schnoz is big.
Dude, your fucking schnoz was breathing up the whole room's air. Ladies and
At least
gentlemen,
I
I
don't
might
got.
add a clip of this just so you can hear it. But yeah.
It'll
At
be in
least
the
I don't got
description.
ET fingers.
Hey, you leave my salad fingers
What do you
alone, okay?
mean?
Can we talk about his ET fingers?
I mean, you just did.
I mean, that is not a topic, sir.
It'll be the thumbnail of the video.
No,
That's a great
not at
idea.
all.
Come
Fuck. He's not wrong. That would be a funny ass fucking thumbnail.
I'm upset.
Just throw a black and white filter on them motherfuckers.
on. Big eye-catching title.
Yo, that
Yo, look at
happens,
this man's
bruh.
fingers.
I'm not coming back for the second one. That's just not happening. I'm kidding, bro. It's alright. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I just don't think
Dude,
it gives
you're
you too much
already our
attention.
fucking mascot for the diddlers.
The diddlers.
Yeah, keep your eye out on the 2020 pro scene of any of your favorite video games ever that exist that have competitions, because we'll be there. And our squad is the Diddle Squad because our characters are gonna diddle your characters. So
The Diddlers Podcast. That's the name.
that's definitely not the name. We're definitely not gonna call ourselves the Diddlers Podcast. That is not a very
Come
good.
on. Come on.
No.
Do you know, Gator? Hold on. No, you.
What? They're not going to shut us down because we're called the Diddlers Podcast.
Well, they can't really do much because this whole thing's gonna probably stay, unmonetized for a while. So they really can't fuck with me too hard, other than just taking down our content.
I don't even think they do that.
Probably not, but they could. That's all they can do. So
I think you worry about it too much.
I'm not worried. I'm just stating the only thing they can do. No, I worry that when we did Let's Plays back in the day and you would drop fucking F-bombs like crazy and not fuck. Yeah, that's not great.
Well, they're not banning people for F-bombs. Like, I think it's like first 20 seconds. If you drop an F-bomb, something happens. I don't know. I don't know the details, but
Well, it's not fuck. I'm not talking about fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
that one. Okay. I mean, I
Yeah,
got it when you
yeah,
first said it, but I didn't respond.
okay.
yeah.
That makes
No,
more sense.
that's the only. And then like, yeah, I try not to do the N word either. Like, those two I just try to keep out because those two always get like bad press to them. So no. Plus, it's just something to eliminate out of vocabulary.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't give a fuck about shit, piss, ass, fuck, cunt. None of those. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Come.
talking about the two that get really like offensively used. We're not gonna use those ones. Mason can
Right.
make Asian stereotype jokes all he wants. He's got a pass. I can't.
And
I can make.
they
Me and you can make white jokes.
Yeah.
aren't too many of those, but have fun.
What,
There aren't too many of those. Have fun.
dude? What do you mean? According to the world, everything's spicy to us.
That's true, but that's about the only joke you guys got.
My girl's pussy's apparently spicy to us.
Really?
Um, no, I guarantee you, if we put out there like, hey, actually, yeah, put in the comments all the stereotypes for white people if you're watching this. Just
Hell
somebody.
of a start.
All 48 subscribers
Yeah,
or whatever.
only Caucasian honky motherfuckers, because the video won't get flagged for Caucasian honkies.
True.
Yeah, no. And if somebody does do that, fuck them. Take some criticism. It's racist. Shut the fuck up,
True.
stupid cracker.
Going in a great direction.
Shut up, cracker.
Damn cracker.
Get away with it. Listen, I'm whiter than snow. I can say that shit. But it's
I
only
know
because I
you
don't see the
fucking
sun.
vampire.
I don't see the sun. Leave me alone.
You're a fucking vampire.
Wait, D, did you say let's go heisting?
I did, if you want.
Bro. Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to what this test was. If you have any feedback, if you've made it this far, let us know down in the comments below, along with your stereotypes for white people, because I still want to know that.
Please,
Like
please
funny jokes
support
and
the
shit.
Diddlers podcast on Patreon.
It's definitely not going to be called that. I promise you. Not going to use that. Nope. I will not put that in any editing format that I have to do for this, ever. But yeah, let us know what you all
What a
thought.
shame.
Parting words, anybody?
Parting words are
You
my
missed.
parting words.
You're making a big mistake.
Are you sitting next to a fan?
There's a fan above my head, yes.
Oh my god. You might
I'll
need to
turn it
kill
off.
that.
See what happens.
Yeah, kill that. That might be what we're hearing.
But if we still hear it, it's definitely your nose.
Dude, you might have a schnoz. When he does that, it does not help his case that it's not him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because when he laughs, it's just wind.
I got a windy laugh.
Fuck off, Fujin.